The morning paper called it the Minneapolis Miracle. It was probably a moment I would always remember, but less for the last-second heroics on the football field, and more for what had followed in Julia's bedroom. I wasn't a religious person, and I didn't necessarily believe in concepts like fate or meant to be. But I considered my relationship with Julia nothing less than a miracle. She was out of my league. Anyone with working eyes could see that. But the timing of it all felt like some force, some guiding principle had designed the circumstances surrounding us ever meeting. The spilled drinks at the Minneapolis bar, the job opportunity in the tiny remote town of Embarrass, Minnesota. When I'd been cursing my bad luck, frying beneath the unfortunate desert sun, lips blistered and cracked, there was no way I could have predicted how my story would take a turn. If I'd never suffered from PTSD, if I'd never gone to Afghanistan, if I'd never joined the Marines, all of those circumstances and pathways had led me to meeting and falling in love with Julia Desjardins. "Are you done with that?" Stanley Harris's voice snapped me from uncharacteristically deep thoughts. I hadn't yet touched the daily paper on my desk, but Stanley's question was part of the morning routine. I skimmed the front page before I separated the sports section and comics for myself, leaving the serious bits for my cold case partner. Stanley Harris was more gnome than man. His full bushy beard typically held clues to whatever he'd eaten earlier in the day. His awkward sense of humor was out of place everywhere except for the basement of the 4th Precinct. Our entire division was a haphazard motley crew of misfits who didn't quite belong anywhere else within the city police department.